What a weird Monday Night Raw. It started off with Gunther cutting a promo against John Cena. He is John Cena's final opponent. That match is this Saturday. He calls John Cena the greatest of all time. He says he is the greatest superstar of all time, but I am the best wrestler of all time. He said that he's going to make the guy who never gives up, he's going to make him give up. I don't know where WWE is going. I've thought that John Cena is the type of guy to go out on his back this whole time, but I can also see them choosing Gunther because Gunther's kind of protected by being one of the best wrestlers in WWE. So him losing against John Cena is not like a career breaking, tarnishing thing that could happen to him, right? If it were Jey Uso, if it were LA Knight, if it were honestly anyone else in this tournament, then yeah, losing to John Cena on his way out would kind of be like, well, what happened to that momentum? But Gunther losing, guy hasn't lost a single non-title match in his whole main roster career. I think he might lose on Saturday against John Cena. I really do. This is the first time I say that out loud because I've been thinking John Cena's going out on his back, like wrestlers tend to do. But maybe they're giving him the Sting treatment, and maybe he is going to win this match. This promo really threw me off because Gunther was so confident. He was so out there, kind of saying the thing that I've been thinking about him just beating John Cena. Then now I'm second guessing it. So maybe WWE chooses John Cena to win his final match. I don't know. Like I said, Monday Night Raw was weird. Hey, since you're here, might as well subscribe, right? I also don't understand what they're doing with Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane is one half of the WWE Women's Champions that seem to be the hottest belts in WWE right now. But she's caught 2 losses in a row. She lost last week against Alexa Bliss, and tonight she lost against IYO SKY. And sure, like Rhea Ripley was there to help with Asuka's interfering and stuff, but you're booking the tag team champs to lose. One of the halves of the tag team champs to lose every single one of her singles matches, which doesn't make either of them look strong. Honestly, it makes Kairi look very weak, but it makes these titles seem kind of pointless because you're showing that the 2 best superstars on the roster aren't the champions, and everyone wants these champions. Raw was weird. I'm telling you that Raw was weird tonight. But yeah, IYO SKY beat Kairi Sane tonight with over the moonsault 1-2-3. Her and Rhea Ripley posed at the end. Great. It was a very fun match. Don't get me wrong, very good match. But why is Kairi Sane catching all these losses? We're then about to get a match between Rey Mysterio and Finn Balor. Before the match, though, we have a segment with Logan Paul and the Vision in the back. Logan Paul being like, hey, you guys see Rey Mysterio punched me last week? He really disrespected me. The Vision's like, hey, dude, we got your back. What do you want us to do? Logan Paul's like, I got this, whatever. Rey Mysterio's coming out for his match. He then gets attacked by Logan Paul. He then gets attacked by the Vision. Who comes to help him? LA Knight. Makes absolutely no sense, other than they were definitely setting it up for the main event, which we'll get to. I don't get why LA Knight comes to save Rey Mysterio against the Vision. He hasn't been feuding with the Vision in weeks. Also, Finn just like never came out for his match, so. Also, on top of the women's tag team scene now being the most important division in WWE, it seems like we're finally putting importance on the Raw tag team scene because AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. I'm going to do this every time. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee had a match against the War Raiders. Match was fine. Whatever. The match honestly wasn't important. After the match, they got interrupted. Well, during the match, the New Day came out to kind of be ringside throughout the whole thing. They then confront AJ Styles and Dragon Lee after the match. So the New Day, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. And then the Usos come out. Not Jimmy. Jimmy and Jay come out with Jay's entrance. Fine, whatever. They come out, they're like, hey, we're back in the tag team division. They cut a great promo, to be fair. They talk to the New Day about how, hey, this is Ali versus Frazier. These guys know who we are. We're back on the tag team division. Jimmy's like, we're back because we've caught a lot of L's. And then he names off like 10 different Jey Uso L's. Honestly, like Jay lost the Intercontinental Championship. He lost the World Championship. He lost last week and he crashed out. Basically naming all of Jey Uso's L's. Like I said, this is weird because last week we had Jey Uso crash out and we were like, oh, he's turning heel. And maybe this is kind of like the catalyst to turn him heel. Like he needs to be with his brother again to then turn heel, maybe like destroy his brother after a while. And like that's when Jimmy gets written off for paternity leave. That might be where they're going. But it still was a weird follow-up to what happened last week. They then like beat up the New Day. Whatever, the Usos are back in the tag team division. I don't get it. I just feel like you needed to do something, whether it be like a backstage segment. Maybe Jimmy comes up to Jay and he's like, hey, you good? And then like, I don't know, work on that story on why they got back together. Even if it is for an eventual Jey Uso heel turn. This whole thing was weird. Like Monday Night Raw was fine, but it was weird, guys. I'm telling you. On the back of that, there was a really cool New Day promo that was during one of the Netflix commercial breaks. Honestly, if the New Day can keep cutting promos like this with this whole heel thing that they're doing now, which has not been great. I learned today that this is the 1 year anniversary of since they turned heel, and it's gotten them nowhere. But that promo that they cut during commercial break, specifically Xavier Woods, man. I love he called out, he's like, call your daddy and his extreme BMI. It was awesome. But that promo made me see the New Day as like actual badasses and like, okay, all right, maybe these guys can be really good heels. They just need better writing from WWE. But if you didn't have a chance to see that because you have Netflix with commercials, go online and watch it on YouTube because honestly, it made me have a little hope for this heel New Day. I think there might be a match in the works now against the Usos and the New Day. I don't know if they said it was next week or if I imagined that, but really great promo. Go check it out. This whole Raw just kind of felt like a reset for a lot of things because then we get Stephanie Vaquer. She comes out. She talks about how she did what she was going to do against Nikki Bella, and she'll take all challengers, but then she gets interrupted by Nikki Bella again. And Nikki Bella's like, you're not done with me, which made me go, but can we be done with you? But then we are done with her because Raquel Rodriguez came out, destroyed Nikki Bella, basically called out Stephanie Vaquer, says she's next. Cool. She goes backstage to rejoin the New Day. Liv Morgan is like, hey, that's weird, right? We didn't talk about this. And then Raquel's like, we don't need to talk about things, right? Do we need to check in with you again every time we do anything? Nope, no big deal. So it seems like Raquel Rodriguez is going after this women's world championship against Stephanie Vaquer, which honestly surprised the hell out of me. But I mean, it's obviously setting up for the bigger story, which is the New Day's breakup. Finally, just break them up, WWE. So then Roxanne Perez had a match against Lyra, and Liv Morgan's like, hey, I guess I'm going to be in your corner. Roxy's like, why? And she's like, well, if Raquel's going after the women's world championship, I guess we're going after the tag team titles, with which Roxanne Perez was not happy about. So we'll see where this goes. It has to go towards the eventual breakup, right? Like it just does. I don't see how WWE can keep pushing this breakup, especially now that Liv is back. They were obviously waiting for Liv Morgan to come back. She's back now, so let's break them up. The story throughout this match was Liv Morgan, right? So Liv Morgan got involved in the match without Roxanne Perez noticing what happened, giving Roxanne Perez the win. Oh, this has to be leading towards the breakup. Match was fine, whatever. Both of these women can really go, so it was a fun match for sure. Roxanne Perez finishes up with a pop rocks after very coyly Liv Morgan kind of kicks Lyra Valkyria without the ref or Roxanne Perez seeing it. So 1, 2, 3. Liv Morgan then goes onto the ring. She lifts Roxanne Perez's hand. This has to be leading towards a breakup of the New Day. Just do it, WWE. So we have our main event, and it just adds to the weirdness of tonight. After the Rey Mysterio Logan Paul thing that LA Knight got involved, that set up Logan Paul versus LA Knight as the main event. It went as a typical Vision match goes, where everyone gets involved. There's a lot of interference, a lot of shenanigans. Even the Masked Man got involved in this whole thing. I forgot to mention during the Rey Mysterio thing, we also got the Masked Man jump in. We still don't know who it is. We still haven't gotten a reveal. This is going to be the most lackluster thing ever for the WWE. Like, I think that they think they're setting up this huge reveal and everyone's going to be like, oh my God, what? Unless it's Jon Moxley, unless it's MJF, there is no one that could be under that mask that's going to make us go, oh my God, this was so worth it. Because we're going to get probably an Austin Theory. And we're all going to be like, no, yeah, no, we knew that already. So WWE needs to get it together, man, because if this was if this would have happened on Survivor Series, and then I'll even give them last week, if we had a reveal today, fine, right? We'd be like, oh, cool, I guess Austin Theory is in the Vision now. That's interesting. We'll see where it goes. But this is going to be like a 6-week thing. It's probably going to get revealed on the January 5th episode of Monday Night Raw during that match between Braun Breaker and CM Punk. And we're all going to be super underwhelmed. We'll see where this goes. Hopefully we're not, but I feel like WWE has really written themselves into a hole here, and they're not going to get the reaction that they want, and it's only going to bite them in the butt. So we'll see. Anyway, with all the interference and shenanigans, Logan Paul does get the win. Then we get Vision beat down on LA Knight, right? Tsunami, spear, all that jazz. LA Knight is down. He's out. Medics come in. The refs come in. Security comes in. Right? He basically gets carried out to the back. Meanwhile, in the middle of the ring, the Vision's cutting a promo. Paul Heyman is introducing the Vision again for the 47th time. Braun Breaker gets the mic again. So I guess Braun Breaker is just a promo cutting machine now. This promo wasn't as good as the first one. I even hit my camera. This promo wasn't as good as the first one. I'll give you that. I'll even go as far as saying it wasn't good. But I like that they're giving him the microphone. I like that they're letting him speak. Let him cut his teeth, man. Let him get those growing pains out. He is not the best promo cutter in the world. He is a Steiner after all. So I like that they're giving him the confidence on the mic. Again, the promo he cut against CM Punk today just wasn't it. He tried out a few catchphrases. We'll see where those go. But I like that they're giving him the mic. I like that they have the confidence to give him the mic and have him cut basically the last promo of the night. So while he's cutting this promo in the ring, though, while him and Paul Heyman are in the ring, we, for some reason, keep getting, the camera guy backstage as the refs and security carry LA Knight to the back, and he's like, I'm not done yet. So then Paul Heyman and Bronson Reed go to the back to meet up with LA Knight, to attack LA Knight again. They power bomb him, they slam him on tables, they throw him on top of a car. Bronson Reed gives him a tsunami on top of a car. And I think they've just written LA Knight off of TV. I hope it's not for good. I hope it's just to figure out what they're gonna do with him next. And I have hope with WWE in that sense, because the guy is a top merch seller. Unless the guy asks for his release, then it's different. I hope we don't see him in AEW soon. As much as I believe that this guy deserves more, I watch WWE and I like seeing him on my TV. So I hope he doesn't go to AEW, but I don't blame him if that's the route that he went. My honest opinion is that he's probably being written off until the Rumble. Maybe we've been seeing too much of him. Maybe he's been on our TV too much and we're just expecting him to win. And WWE's working on a plan. I'm giving WWE the benefit of the doubt, maybe undeservedly so, but LA Knight. Listen, the last thing I want is for LA Knight to be back next week and be like, "Oh, my ribs hurt and I'm still here." If this was a let's take a break from LA Knight for a while, great. I welcome that. I think that that's a good idea. I just hope they didn't write him off TV for good. I hope that the last time someone got tsunami'd on a car was Ricochet, and he's no longer here. So I hope that LA Knight didn't get that same treatment. Like I said, guys, tonight's Monday Night Raw was weird. I don't think it was bad, but it was weird. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought in the comments. We have a pretty fun card for Saturday night's main event. They announced another match tonight, which was Javon Evans and Leon Slater versus AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. I like that they're giving these young dudes a platform on probably the most viewed Saturday night's main event that they've had, because it's John Cena's last match. So the card is that tag team match between Javon Evans and Leon Slater versus AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. We have Obafemi versus Cody Rhodes. And then we have Sol Ruka against Bayley. And then obviously we got Gunther against John Cena, which I don't know which way WWE is going to go with that match. I do think John Cena's going to win now, but we'll see. We'll see. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know if you think John Cena's going to win his last match. Since you made it this far, make sure to drop a like, hit that subscribe button, come follow me. We're having a lot of fun on this channel, posting as much as I can. Check out one of these videos, because I post a lot and I'd like for you to look at them. Anyway, though, until next time, peace, nerds.